Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in. It is Saturday. We're going to craft. We're going to make lots of things and have some fun. If you don't see a red box above my head, that means you're catching the replay. So, where are my replay watchers? Come on in, y'all. My name is Amy from AZ Designs. And we're going to do lots of things today. We are getting ready to head out for a baseball game, first one of the season. So let's get started. I've got some colors. We're going to use these on a project, and I picked these out as well. So we'll see how this turns out. Hey friends, what are y'all doing? Make sure you hit the heart button, sprinkle the video. And you're going to comment the word. Let's see. What is the word today? Magnet. We're going to make some magnets. And we're going to use our little ghosty friend. And I'm just going to tell you about all the things. Let me share this over to the broadcast channel because they need to know what we're doing. All right. Let me scoot this back and not take the dog's paw out because she's right there. Okay. I've got the arch and base, the black arch and base. This is the last day to get our BOGO surfaces and all of our returning Halloween designs. So my friends, I grabbed four different transfers. So let me get these open. I meant to do that earlier. I forgot. But this is Very Scary Ghost. This one is 75% off if you're a Perks member. What's this one called? This one is called A Wee Bit Wicked. Got a lot of fun Halloween sayings, icons. This one is very old. This one is called Enter If You Dare. We're going to use it. Y'all like watching me open these? Radioactive, Enter If You Dare, and then October 31st. Let me put all of these aside. And then I've got this big one, Bad to the Bone. I think we're going to use one section off of this. Hello, everybody. Hello. She is Holly always. Always. Like, I had to kick her out of my spot because she was right here. So this one has a bunch of things. I think we're going to use this terrible looking spider. But let me tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to make some magnets. Did y'all know that we have magnetic sheets in both white and black? We're going to make some magnets, and these sheets, these magnetic sheets, are also on our BOGO sale. And again, today is the last day. So we're going to start with, this is reusable. So this is our arch and base. Let me get my paste ready. We're going to use orange peel, ballet slipper, and bright white. And we're going to put the ghost on this frame all over. So, first thing is first, I need to grab a lot of squeegees. Let's see, so I need one. Let's do two. Hello, everybody. I hope your day is fantastic. All right, so we're going to use, I think we're just going to use the ghost from Very Scary Ghost. I'm not going to fuzz it because this is a silk screen, and where the ghost is, you see these lines right here? That is the only sticky part, and the eyes for the ghost. Okay, now let me tell you a little story about this. Hold on. This slides directly into this base. And there's like a ½ inch or so little notch. So if you were to put something on the bottom here, just know it's going to get covered up from your base. Okay? Got it? Good. Good. All right, so we're going to start with this ghost right here. Well, the only ghost that we're using. But we're going to position him right here, and we're going to put this one in bright white. And we're just going to do this like all over our board. I just thought it would be fun. And this is a BOGO surface. So I only put one of these in the cart. But if you want to, you can buy one, get one free. Free. Okay. So we're going to peel it up. And there is ghost number 1. Now we're going to transition this over. Let me move all my stuff. Let's put one right here in the center-ish. Right here. Hello, everybody. It's 59. Y'all, it is so gorgeous outside. So pretty here. It's perfect for softball. Or no, not softball. We don't play softball. Baseball. Good Lord. All right. Let's put this paste all over our little ghosty friend here. And peel it up. Oh, it's turning out so cute, y'all. All right, let's put this one. Should we put some upside down? Oh, we should. We so should. Okay, let's do that one. I'm going to turn the board this way. What are y'all's plans today? We've been very busy already today. Very busy. We've got something exciting coming for Etsy and for my Craftbox subscribers. I'm going to work on those after the game. Okay, there's that one. And then I think one more white one up here. We'll just kind of put his head right there. Hold on. I got a bubble. There we go. All right, let's just do half of him up here at the top. Upside down. He's hanging. Okay, there are 4 ghosts, okay? Now, I'm going to clean this. And I actually had to steal a mat from the kitchen because mine are in the wash. So we're using this terrible, messy kitchen mat. But guess what? It's going to probably become the craft room mat. And that's perfectly fine because it's mine. All right, so I'm cleaning the front and the back with my board eraser. I do want to dry this off before I place it back on my surface. Oh, good, Deb. Deb's going to get busy. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. As I mentioned, and I'll mention several times to remind you, today is the last day for our BOGO surfaces and our returning Halloween. It's very sad. I love all of these Halloween transfers. All right, I'm going to turn this way. And we're going to do this guy. Let's do this one like up and down. Oopsie. All right, so I also have Ballet Slipper, which is a pink color. So make sure y'all hit the heart button when you get here and comment the word magnet. We're gonna make some magnets. I love having magnets on my fridge. So do the boys. I put all the important things on the fridge and they know where to look. Like we have our, we do our zones. They each have a zone each week that alternates. So we have our zone schedule on the fridge. So they refer to that quite a bit. All right, there's a pink ghost. Let's do this guy. Let's see, how do I want to do this one? Let's do this one over here. Right there. Hello, everybody. The rain found us. Oh, no. That's not good. It's gorgeous here. Looking forward to it. Being outside, getting some fresh air. I don't think, well, I have left the house because I go to the gym, but I feel like I haven't been out in a long time. All right, another pink one. So we're going to save the Orange peel here. We'll do one more pink over here. Let me think about this. Orange peel, orange peel. We'll do another pink one up here. We'll do about 3/4 of his body. Now, if you mess this up and you don't like the way you positioned your colors or placed your colors, you can just take this off. This is a reusable surface. You can remove your paste and start over. It's the beauty of it. Okay, so there is 3 pinks. Sorry, that was loud. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's clean this. Now we're going to go in with our orange peel. Oh, yay. Football weather, baseball weather. Hello, everybody. Glad that you could join me today. I got my ghost shirt on. I ghost people all year long. All right. Bring it back. And let's put this one. Let's put this one right here, popping out of the side. Okay, where is it? Orange peel. This is our brightest orange color. Perfect for Halloween. I do like to use our papaya though for pumpkins, but this is great for Halloween. So make sure that you get everything covered before you peel it up. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let's see, maybe we just do this one right here. Not popping off the edge. I've got a lot of paste here on my squeegee. All right, there's that one. Let's see, I don't know if I have room for any others. Look at that, I love it. I love it just like this. Oh, how fun is that? Y'all see, it's just so simple. Simple. I like pattern designs, so this kind of reminds me of a pattern. Create your own patterns, right? Like we did with our pumpkins up there, with our club transfer. Okay, I think we're good there on this little ghost. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Marcia. Yeah, my shirt is a little large, but I wanted to wear it to show you guys because I don't think I've worn it since I made it. All right, we're gonna put our ghost right back on our backer sheet, but it does come with the little shoes, and then it says very scary. We actually have these cutouts on Etsy if you want to go shop those. All right, so project number 1 is done. Let me just dry it a little bit. Oh, I think it's just so cute. Something different. So the cool thing that you'll see about your paste is that it does turn from shiny to matte whenever it's dry. So, I mean, you see me a lot of times like touching it to make sure it's dry, but once you see it turn matte, no longer shiny, you know it's dry. All right, there is project number 1, and it comes with this really cool base, and it's double-sided. So you could put something on the back, and this is buy one, get one free. Look at this. Try not to touch it. But look, it's just so simple, right? You could add more ghosts. You could take away ghosts. Let me make sure I don't touch it. So that is project number 1. Let me put it right here. Okay, next one, several, I guess. We're going to start with our black magnets. These come in sheets. This one I cut in half because I've used the other half, obviously. But I wanted to put this October 31st from Enter If You Dare transfer. This guy. And this transfer, y'all, is from 2021. So here we go. And then we'll just cut them out with our scissors. Let's put this one in orange peel and see how it turns out. Let me wipe off all the paste over here on the edge. Alrighty, here we go. Can you mix glow in the dark glow paste with color paste? Yes. Kimberly, you'd want to put the glow in the dark on the top of your colored paste in order for it to give you that glow. All right, there's that. Let's peel it up like so. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make sure that this is dry before we even decide to cut it out. See? See? Cute, right? All right, let me clean this. We have black and white magnetic sheets. You get several sheets in your pack, and those are buy one, get one free. And I don't know about y'all, but making magnets with kiddos would be so much fun. Hi, Renee. I'm well, thank you. Okay, so see how easy it is to clean. Get your paper towel. Do the thing. Wipe off all of that water. It's like repeatable steps. So this is going to go right on your backer sheet. That's what the white sheet is called behind the transfer. Ta-da, we're done with that one. And all of these transfers I'm using, as I mentioned, are 75% off if you're a Perks member. Join for 20 as a Perks member. You get 20 back to spend on an order, and you save 30% off on all the products on my website. And then, of course, we have added perks. So, like, all of these Halloween transfers are 75% off. Okay, I think this one I want to do. Could do this one on the white. Do I want to do it in the white, or should I do it in the black? Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I want to use the frame. Now, I am going to fuzz this one because there is way more stickiness to it. So I'm just going to lay it here on my fuzzing cloth and apply lint to the back. This is a very pretty frame. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay it right here. Press down, make sure that we don't have any air bubbles. And I'm going to put one of these guys in the center. So I could do the frame in berry. Hi, Donna. Thanks, Dawn, for the stars. Hi, Annette. Let's grab a squeegee. Berry is one of our purple colors, and that is the wrong side of the squeegee. Go figure. Flip it around. Okay, here we go. Let's do the frame in berry. All the way around. Pick up your excess as you go so that you can lay it on another section of your silk screen so that you don't waste your paste. Pick it all up. Don't leave lines on your design. Place the excess back in the jar. And this one, I'm going to grab the center, the middle. shimmy it off. And there's our frame so far. Isn't that cool? I love this stuff, y'all. All right, let's grab our cleaning mat here. Let's clean this off. I like to clean as I go. Deborah, you could technically reuse them, yes. You could wipe off the design if you wanted to with like some water and a board eraser. 100%. I thought we could add some Halloween magnets to our refrigerator. Okay, so this one's done. So we're gonna place it right here on the backer sheet that it came on. Wipe off that excess water on the top. And then this one is ready to be stored. But I'm gonna use one of these little, I don't know what they are. People. Witches. I think they're witches. Hi Noreen, how are you? My earrings. These are our chalk suede material. Like our paper, chalk suede paper. And I just took a pattern and I printed a template from Google and to get the actual shape. And then placed the pattern on there, and I wear these all the time. They're so fun. But we now have earring kits on the website. I need to do those. And they're wood. All right, I want to make sure this is really, really dry because there's a possibility that our transfer sticky part may overlap on the berry. And I don't want it to pick this berry up whenever I go to peel it up. All right, let's do... oh, these are not even cut. I haven't used these. It's a witch, yes. Okie doke. I'm going to take my scissors, my transfer trimmers, score or cut along those lines, just like this, and we're gonna fuzz like crazy for this one, so I can lay it down on that frame. Okay, so applying lint to the back, super important, y'all. Don't take shortcuts. No, I'm not gonna wax this one because technically I'm not layering the paste. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Because the frame has like a center that doesn't have any paste on it. And that's where this little guy's gonna go. And I don't know what color I should use. Maybe orange. What do y'all think? Or I could put Bust Out, Deb's favorite color. It's not available anymore, but maybe Wild Lime. All right, let's place this in the center. So see how it's gonna fit perfectly inside the frame? What I was referring to is these little corners hitting the frame. I didn't want those to be too sticky to where it took that berry off. If that makes sense. All right, let me find another squeegee. Let's see, lime green. Hi, Kay. And this one has not been used in a minute, and it is yuck, yuck, yuck. It needs some love. All right, so same concept. Drag your paste over your screen. Pick up all of your excess. Place the excess back in the jar. And we're gonna peel it up. Yay! And voila. Look, how cool is that for a magnet? I love that so very much. All right, let's clean it. There's Mr. Zach. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the party. All right, then we're going to use our white magnetic sheets next, okay? Got my little messy cleaning pad here, y'all. All right, so we're done with this one. This is another transfer that's 75% off. Go grab it. You have to be a Perks member in order to get that pricing. All right, let me put all of this back. This jar is a hot mess. And it's all over my desk. Onto the floor for vacuum. He has, Deb. All right, let me put this away. Now we're gonna bust out the white ones. So here's my white magnetic sheet. And this one, I want to use the spider from this transfer right here. So let me grab it. This one has like skeleton animals, something, I don't know. This one I want to be, I think I want to do this one in black. So let me close these up. I have a bunch of white paste right here on my squeegee, so I'm just going to put the excess back in the jar. That is super important because this paste goes a long, long way. Close this. Close my orange peel, and now we're gonna bust out the black. Okay. Buzz the spider. What else? We have a frog, a fish, a cat, a dog, a duck, a snake, and a bat. No, thank you. All right, here we go. So we're gonna place this one right here. Press down, grab our black paste, and put this all over our spider. Maybe. Hold on. There we go. So as I mentioned, we have black and white magnetic sheets. Our vinyl is also BOGO. I've used the vinyl on a mug or like a cup. And I used ink on that and I heat set it. And I've washed and dried it millions of times. Not washed and dried it. I put it in the dishwasher millions of times and it's great. It's staying on. The ink is not coming off. So our vinyl sheets are also BOGO. Oh, look at that spider. He's very scary. Okay, let me spray that. Get rid of this. Move this to the side. I'm not going to use those scissors to cut. I'm going to use those scissors. And then we're going to clean this off, put it back on the backer sheet. Black always makes a huge mess. So if you want, you can take this stuff to your sink under the faucet and just clean it with your board eraser. And it's less mess. Okay? You should try it. All right, so if you want these products, just comment the word magnet. I will send you a message with all of the information. And I almost got that on the spider. So here's our backer sheet. Place it on there. Wipe off the excess water. And that one is done. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave the spider there. I'm gonna grab these. These are the first ones that we did. And I'm just gonna cut. They're very easy to cut. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut a little bit, what is the word I'm trying to say? Obviously I'm gonna cut around it, but I'm gonna leave a little bit of black space. I'm not gonna cut exactly along the orange circle. You really want to make sure that they're dry because you're going to have to touch it. I should have known that. Look, and now all you have to do is take this to your fridge. Look at that, it's a magnet, y'all. Okay, this one is dry, at least the frame. This one I'm just gonna do kind of like an oval shape. I'm not gonna do the detail because I don't have time for that. And I don't know that anybody would want to do that detail. So here's this one. More like an egg shape. Look. How fun! Y'all, go get you some magnets. And then we've got our white. They're very thick sheets. Nice, nice quality. Okay, this guy needs dry. He's still shiny. How did I heat set the mug? So I used our vinyl sheets. Hold on. This is our vinyl sheet. I don't know. There's like 12 of them. They come in all of our paste colors. And I just put the transfer on top, used ink, let it dry. Then I heat pressed it, like with your Cricut heat press or your mini Cricut heat press. And then I cut it out and put it on my cup. Cut a circle, and it's great. Has not budged. All right, so let's cut our spider. Kira, where are you going? We're in here crafting. Okay, so the spider is going to get an outline as well. Look. Look at the spider, y'all. Now, I could go up in here, but I'm not going to. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. So that is how you use our magnets. Like I said, you could get really detailed and cut them out exact. But here's our first project. This is with a transfer. We used 4 transfers today. We used all of these right here. All of these are 75% off. Today's the last day to go shopping for our Halloween sale. And then we used the BOGO surface. This is one of them. And we used our magnetic sheets, both black and white. Look, y'all. Is that not cool or what? There's your magnets. Pretty fun, huh? Hit the heart button, y'all. Comment the word magnet. Let us know if you have any questions. Just send us a message. But go shopping because you only have a couple hours left. All right. Peace out.